Hello and welcome to Fluent Korean. This course is called Korean Grammar 1.8, 한국어 문법 1.8. This is part 1 of lesson 8, 제8과. The title of this lesson is called Mr. Andre is also a student. 안드레 씨도 학생이에요. So if you look at this sentence, you'll recognize everything except the 도. 도 is a particle meaning to or also. So let's try reading sentence A. 윌리엄이 비서예요. This sentence means William is a secretary. Now try reading sentence B. 에이미도 비서예요, which means Amy is also a secretary. Notice how there is no subject marker after Amy. It's just the particle 도. So let's do an exercise. Just like the sentence which goes like this. 정민이도 가수예요, or 정민도 가수예요. How would you say Lynn is also a nurse? The answer is 린도 간호사예요. Now let's look at a sentence like 요한 씨도 교수님이에요. Notice how there are no subject or topic markers. The only particle there is 도. How would you say Mr. Juan is also a teacher? The answer is Juan 씨도 선생님이에요. Okay, let's look at another common Korean surname. This surname is pronounced as Pak. Let's take a look at another Korean name. This time, it's for a name used for a Korean male, and it's pronounced as 철수. Let's try reading this dialogue without the pronunciation guide. Let's read line A. Repeat after me. 박철수 씨. 김철수 씨도 비서예요? So line A is saying, Mr. Chulsu Park. Is Mr. Chulsu Kim also a secretary? Let's move on to line B. 아니요, 저도 비서가 아니에요. 슬기 씨, 아유미 씨는 비서예요? So in English, line B is no, as in, no, Mr. Chulsu Kim is not a secretary. Then person B says, I am also not a secretary. Miss 슬기, is Miss Ayumi a secretary? Then person A says 네, which means yes. Okay, so let's look at the particle 도 with a negative response. This example is 안드레 씨도 변호사가 아니에요, which means Mr. Andre is also not a lawyer. Let's do an exercise. How would you say Miss 슬기 Park is also not an office worker? The answer will be 박슬기 씨도 회사원이 아니에요. Let's learn a new vocabulary word. 주부 means housewife. So let's make a sentence using this new vocabulary word. How would you say, I am also a housewife, using the polite I? The answer is, 저도 주부예요. Let's make another sentence. How would you say, I am also a Japanese person, using the familiar I? The answer is, 나도 일본 사람이에요. Let's make another sentence in Korean. How would you say, Andre is also not a Korean person? The answer is, 안드레도 한국 사람이 아니에요. Notice how the subject marker E is not after Andre, but after 사람. You only really need to worry about the E particle when in a sentence with a 도 particle, when you have a negative sentence. For example, how would you say, Marco is also an Italian person in Korean? The answer is, 마르코 씨도 이탈리아 사람이에요. So notice how you don't have to worry about the E particle in a sentence where there is no negation. Now how would you ask a question using the 도 particle? For example, how would you say, is Lynn also a German person? The answer is, 린도 독일 사람이에요? Now how about using the 도 particle in a negative sentence? Like, no, Amy is also not a Spaniard. The answer is, 아니요. 에이미도 스페인 사람이 아니에요. Now try translating a sentence like, I am also not a Chinese person, using the polite I. The answer is, 저도 중국 사람이 아니에요. That's all the time we have for today. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.